Hey, it's Willow from Naked in Motion, here to discuss today's video blog topic, Can Beginners Do Naked Yoga? I actually get this question a lot. People send me countless emails. I've never done yoga, I've never done Pilates, can I participate? Sometimes people will come up to me before class and even say, I am more scared of the yoga than I am of being naked in front of all these people. It's totally understandable why beginners would be timid to come to any group exercise class, really, especially yoga. These days, every yoga class I go to feels like a competition. Who can do the biggest back bends? Who can put their head on their butt? Who can, kick their face with their leg? It's become this performance. And I think that's toxic for a yoga class. I think that's toxic to your body. I think that's how people get injured. True story about me, I grew up as a dancer, and I have years and years of experience totally pushing my body way beyond its limits, and then developing all these injuries. My body is actually not very flexible. I'm flexible basically only in the hamstrings, but everywhere else, my spine, my hips are incredibly tight. So I know what it's like to go to a yoga class and be like, everybody here is good at yoga, and I feel intimidated or bad all of a sudden, which is annoying because it's not the point. Naked in Motion classes are all open level, but they're catered to beginners with options for advancements for people who are a little bit more practiced. We actually get a lot of beginners. I think people can tell that it's going to be a safe space. So what does a beginner need to know before coming to a Naked in Motion, naked yoga, or Pilates class? Yourself. That's all. Know your body, know its limitations. The teacher will tell you where to put your arm, where to put your foot, so don't worry about any of that stuff. It's not like you have to be flexible to do yoga or be good at yoga to do the class. You use the postures, you use the classes to lengthen the muscles, to strengthen the body. That's the method. And the thing about flexibility is it takes time, and there's no rush, there's no timeline. The other major piece of advice that I have for anybody really doing any yoga class at all, but especially my classes, is to be conservative, to listen to your body. I care about form over depth. One of my yoga teachers told me two things, that more is not better, it's just more, and that yoga doesn't hurt people, people hurt people. People don't really know how to listen to their bodies, so I'm going to show you what that looks like. I'm wearing clothes though, so it's not as fun. So here's an example of what I mean when I talk about practicing conservatively. Let's take boat pose, for example, Navasana. Looks like teaser in Pilates. Put your hands underneath your knee creases and pick up your feet. Bring your shins parallel to the mat. Widen the collarbones, draw the shoulder blades down the back, pull the abdominals in and up. I'm squeezing my legs together, but if that's uncomfortable for any reason, you can also separate the legs to about shoulder width distance. That's good too. This is step one. And this is a great place to be. If you want more of a challenge, you can straighten your legs while keeping your chest proud. And maybe this is good enough for you. We work here until this feels stable, until it feels solid. Next step, if you take it, is to reach the arms forward in space. But if this isn't working for you today, go back to step one. Or you can keep your knees bent and reach your arms forward. These are all options, but the point is to listen to what's going on with your body. So if you're really struggling in one of these steps, then stay there and work on it, or go back a step, because there's no rush. So to tie it all together, can a beginner come to a Naked in Motion class? Hell yes. Actually, I have one more thing to say. Take breaks. Don't be afraid to take breaks. You can take child's pose, because it's so hard to take care of your body and do what you need to do, especially when everybody else around you is doing something different. All right, thanks so much for listening. If you have a question for me about naked yoga, about Naked in Motion, about anything related to what I do, please email us at info@nakedinmotion.com with your questions. Okay, bye.